Indian soil. Thank you.
Thank you, Anil Desai ji. Next speaker, Sri K. Ravindra Kumar.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir, for giving this opportunity to speak on this subject and to participate in the discussion. The Insurance Amendment Bill 2021 has been brought to increase the foreign direct investment in Indian insurance companies from 49 to 74%. Sir, in the statement of object and reasons, it has been stated that in order to achieve the object of government's foreign direct investment policy of supplementing domestic long-term capital, technology and skills for the growth of the economy and the insurance sector, and thereby enhance insurance penetration and social protection, it has been decided to raise the limit of foreign investment in India insurance company from existing 49% to 74%. Sir, insurance companies are in existence in the country prior to independence itself. Over the years, they have created vast assets. The real strength of these companies is also demonstrated through the build-up huge reserves and surplus and their large assets base. If the fair value of the assets' current market price is taken into consideration, the value of these assets is much larger. These companies have also maintained solvency margins consistently higher than which is prescribed by IRDA. Such strong financial demonstrate the ability of these companies to generate resources internally if the need so arise. Notwithstanding this, if they require additional capital in future, various options are available to them. In a developing country like India, the government needs to retain some control over domestic savings instead of allowing foreign investors to enjoy control over the Indian savings. There was a lot of hue and cry at the time of permitting FDI in insurance sector. Further increase in the FDI limit leads the feeling of the uncertainty in the mind of the people. LIC, particularly LIC, which has been worrying by the people of India as if it is a secured company for their life tenure. Under these circumstances, it is not desirable to permit the FDI limit from 49% to 74%. I urge the Honourable Minister and the Government to have a relook into the issue. Hasty legislation does harm instead of providing relief to the public at large. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ravindra Kumar ji. Sri Sanjay Singh ji. Not present. Sanjay Singh ji. Not present. Shri Sushil Kumar Modi ji.